What's up, guys? I am going to be on the road with the Practical Jokers. It's the last leg of our tour now through August. These are the last cities and the last dates. There's 25 cities up right now. Check it out at salvulcanocomedy.com. March 23rd, we'll be at the Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, Florida. March 24th at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa for 2 shows. Big one, homecoming show, May 5th at Radio City Music Hall. There's going to be a lot of surprises at that show. It's our first show in New York in a long time. People will be there that you will be surprised and happy to see. And I am also going to be punished on stage live at that show. You don't want to miss it. That's May 5th, Radio City Music Hall. Also, April 21st, a big one at the Chicago Theater. That's also going to be a very special show. As well as, guys, we're in Cincinnati, Youngstown. We're playing Foxwoods for 2. Orlando, Atlanta, Mobile, Alabama, Atlantic City, New Jersey, July 13th at the new Oceans Casino and Resort, and a lot more. Bethel, New York, and Saratoga Springs at their really big arenas there. So we'll be on the road all the way through August 25th. Hope to see you guys. Also, Impractical Jokers is airing Thursday nights right now at 10 o'clock on True TV and TBS. We're moving to TBS permanently in the summer when season 11 starts. And look for my stand-up comedy special coming out very soon. Next couple of weeks will be specifics on that. Hope to see you guys on the road. SalVulcanoComedy.com for tickets.
April 5th. Stamford, Connecticut. I will be at New York Comedy Club in Stamford, Connecticut with Mike Cannon. April 6th, I am producing Mike Cannon's comedy special. Get tickets. The tickets are almost sold out. See Mike Cannon do his wonderful 1-hour special April 6th in Connecticut. April 16th, I will be in Dubai as a part of the Dubai Comedy Festival at the Dubai Opera House. June 3rd, Belfast. June 2nd, we've also added Amsterdam. It is not on sale yet, but it is coming on next week. June 3rd, Ulster Hall, Belfast. June 6th, O2 Institute, Birmingham. June 7th, O2 Shepherd's Bush, London. June 10th, Manchester. June 11th, Liverpool. June 12th, Glasgow. And June 13th, Dublin, Ireland. And then we've also added June 22nd, Atlantic City. I am co-headlining with Sam Morrill. Get the Tiki Wikis, chrisdcomedy.com.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe.
It's Friday and I'm ready to swing. Pick up my girls and hit the party saying, tonight, oh, it's alright. So get up and let this funky mellow groove get you in the mood. Cause you know it's hey babe.
I got to be honest right now. I bet you this person's number one fan, Aaliyah's number one fan, did not recognize that song.
I bet you Aaliyah's going to come back from the grave and tell us to shut our fucking mouths. But we had to do something. We had to bring out the Aaliyah because Taylor Williamson is here.
Yay!
That's it.
Our buddy Taylor's here.
This is one of I have this on loop. This song all the time.
You love this song?
I'll be honest. I've never heard it in my life.
I was like, man.
But I respect it.
No relation to Taylor Tomlinson. The fans want to know.
No relation to Taylor Tomlinson,
Okay.
but I do get tagged every time something wonderful happens in her life, which is very common.
Yes.
And I'm so happy for all the wonderful things
Congrats
she
on your
has.
20 Netflix deal, special deal.
I have so many congratulations from like really fancy people in the business. Like the head of Just for Last Festival just congratulated me on taking
you're
over
Taylor Comedy, right?
I'm at Taylor Comedy. And I'm just like, oh, cool. I got a DM from the head of the Just for Last Festival. Maybe he's going to have me back for the first time since 2006. And oh, he tagged me in a picture with Taylor Tomlinson.
Dude, you should just respond.
You should start responding to her. I would.
You thought he was talking to you. You respond, get into a back and forth, let it be a ha-ha mishap, and then your foot is in the door and you're reintroduced, you know?
Do you know what's funny is that's actually amazing advice I regret not taking. I remember, and I can't be crystal clear enough. I'm a fan of her and she's talented and she's kind and all the things. But like, I remember like when this is before she was like blowing up. Like, I remember getting a text, random text. Hey, Taylor, are you available for this gig? $4,000. I was like, yeah. Then I go, this is so random. And I read back, do you think I'm Taylor Tomlinson? And then she goes, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
I should have done wrestling people. Remember that wrestler Zach Gowen, the one-legged guy?
Okay.
He fought like Brock Lesnar and Hulk Hogan like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So Vince McMahon he heard there was a one-legged wrestler and he was like, "Give me the one-legged wrestler, damn it, whatever." This is not a tall tale.
Right.
This is a real story. They hired the wrong one-legged wrestler because that guy was smarter than I am. He took your advice.
Good job.
He said, "Yes, I am the one-legged wrestler that you heard about."
Didn't this happen to you?
This happened to me with Chris D'Elia.
Yes.
I got flown out to Seattle to do a private party, a birthday party, and
But you took it and you went.
I took it because I didn't know. I thought that he was
thought it was him.
He goes, "My daughter's such a big fan." That's the DM. I'm gonna fly you out, sick money, hotel, whatever. I do that. I could tell in the middle of the gig, I'm like, this is not going well. I'm bombing. The people are kind of looking. The girl was yelling at her dad, and then after the dad pulls me off stage, he goes, "I shouldn't even pay you." I said, "What?" I said, it was a tough crowd, man. It's like, they didn't even know there was going to be comedy, whatever. He goes, "You're not Chris D'Elia." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I thought you knew that." He goes, "My daughter's a fan of Chris D'Elia. She doesn't know who you are."
Chris D comedy.
Chris D comedy.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You did it.
That's it, baby. But I did it. I got that shmoney.
Wow.
I gotta change my name to something.
Yeah,
like,
you got to change your name to
Chappelle comedy.
yeah. Hey,
You know what you're lucky
Sal
about?
Gillis.
There you go.
You're hosting SNL, man.
Walking to 30 Rock tomorrow night. Can I tell you, you're the Sal. Can I tell you the only problem I have with Taylor Tomlinson?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Taylor Negron, great comedian, actor.
Mm-hmm.
He was like that guy. If you look him up, he was in all these legendary movies as that guy.
Pull him up, Stevie.
You know who he is.
Yeah. I know, but pull him up for the fans. Yeah, there you go.
And
Great.
but then
Angels in the Outfield.
Angels in the Outfield.
Amazing.
Yes.
But after he passed, I was, hey, Taylor's on the show tonight. And then the sound guy, who's up next? Oh, Taylor. I got brought up recently at the Comedy Circus. Someone goes, they got cocky. Who's next? Taylor. She's got a Netflix special. I'm just like, you kidding? Yeah.
No.
And the comedian she didn't acknowledge it after.
So the crowd went nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you got mileage out of it?
You were like, "Hey, it's me, Taylor Tomlinson. I have cancer." I was in a horrific accident where now I look like this.
And then they walked around asking for money from everybody.
I'm in failing health, as you can see.
I mean, $20. It's more than they paid for this spot. It was great.
That happened to me, Distefano and Mike Distefano.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do Last Comic Standing with him?
Yes, I did it with him. Yeah.
So he passed away, and he was a huge comic, especially in the New York scene, and was just kind of really blowing up when he passed away. And then I would often get brought up again at open mic status as Mike Distefano, boo, and then a lot of the older guys like the Colin Quinns of the world, the Jim Nortons, the Bobby Kellys. If I was at like a comedy club, they would always be like, "Man, the wrong Distefano died.
Yeah.
I wish Mike was alive and you were dead."
It's horrible.
And then it would just laugh, and Nick DiPaolo rip. But what am I going to do? I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm happy."
I'm just thinking of so many more. Like I was at the Improv in Kansas City years ago, and they have the poster out, like real poster outside,
Yeah.
And then it had my name, but it had someone else's face.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? And I knew who it was just because, like, you find out who
It
has
was
the same
Marlon
last name.
Wayans.
He's like, "Hey, everybody, I'm Marlon Wayans. I'm sick."
I tour with my opening joke is, I'm that guy. I have cancer. It's the same joke everywhere. It works for anybody, really.
Dude, Trevor Karate, by the way, for the last 3 hours, just been folding T-shirts off camera. Just FYI, you guys can't see it, but Trevor Karate is literally, the amount of merch this kid is folding is nuts.
Wait, what is this?
That's why he's
we're
called.
gonna get Trevor. This is Trevor Karate as a kid. Is it now a good time to show Trevor's demonstration? Okay, Trevor's going to show us a karate demonstration, and then I'd like Trevor to do it, if possible, for us live. Okay, this is a young Trevor.
So this is Trevor works with me, and this is Trevor. We learned early on that Trevor is a black belt in karate.
Yes.
Wow.
And took karate since a young boy. So he nicknamed him Trevor Karate. And now this is apparently going to be a young Trevor's karate demonstration.
Whoa. From the Malibu Karate Kids. I didn't realize Trevor was from Malibu. Whoa.
You're already a black belt here. Okay. Now, when you say you're from the Malibu Karate Kids, does that hold any weight? Like, do people get intimidated or not intimidated? Yeah.
No, but the Malibu Karate Kids, I wouldn't mess with them.
We did karate on the beach one time.
Ooh.
I mean, just like Danielson.
Exactly.
Really, right?
All right, let's see it. Let's play it up, Steve. Steve Ciccone writes your own on the ones and twos.
I
The
thought
ass
do
man.
something in person for us.
We might.
Oh, okay.
He might.
Have you ever taken karate or anything like that? A martial art?
This is triggering for me.
Okay.
Do you want to know why, or do you want to watch this first?
Oh, I think.
It's really quick. I mean, it's quick. I can
No,
make it
tell
quick.
him.
Tell me why right now.
So I went through my phase, and I took karate, and I want to be like a Power Ranger, respectfully.
Sure,
That's my generation, or our generation.
Yeah.
And so I took karate. Then my mom, she's like, "I'm cool, single mom. I'm gonna take karate, also the same studio,
That's
adult, adult
it.
class.
That's really cool.
Cool. It's for you,
Yeah.
for her, for sure. And then we're on the same level but different times.
Oh, tell me you have to fight your mother. Please tell me. In the finals. It's a long car ride home for one of you.
No, that did not happen.
That's fun.
That is fun.
That'd be fun.
That would be just a nice spar with your
Yeah.
mom. And so then I took the orange belt test. I failed.
We talked about the test.
And then she took the orange belt test and she passed.
Oh, shit.
And then I quit karate.
No.
The last time I exercised, 1994.
No way.
And your mom is Ronda Rousey. Your mom went on to become Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey.
So wait, did she keep going?
No, I think she stopped. I think I made it weird. She made it weird, but
Yeah, she made it weird.
Well,
She
yeah, she
made it
made it weird.
weird.
I mean, you're a child. I mean, her joining her class was like, no. I mean, I support your mom, but that's wild. She should
you
have
say
thrown.
my mom, bro? She's a WWE Women's Champion, bro.
I'm on your dad's side. Divorce her.
That's fair. Anyway, so but I'm happy for your karate.
Wait,
Yeah, it's Trevor Karate.
She could have thrown it and failed along
Yeah.
with you.
That's what she should have
Some
done.
people say she
should've
could have
done.
done that. Some people say she could have done it.
That's honestly, I think if you talk to a therapist who's like a really good therapist, not like a comedian who decided his parents were like, we're not going to keep paying your bills. You have to
Right.
become a therapist now, which exists, by the way. Have you ever looked at like psychologytoday.com looking for a therapist, and like there's people who are like our age who just started, and like you kind of know them. And
Wait,
anyways.
they're starting as actual therapists, you're saying?
Well, because I don't know, maybe it's a Los Angeles thing. In respect of it's a hard life, show business, but people who decided I don't want to do this anymore, they become real estate agents or therapists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like people who get out of entertainment.
Yeah.
You're saying, yeah.
And
yeah.
like, it's just wild. I'm like, you know what? I want to be healthy, like mental health is wealth. I don't know if that's what they say,
Sure.
but I want to be a good person, become a better person. And then I'm like, I'm not going to I want to go to someone who's like been doing this for 20 years or
Right.
something.
Sure.
But I'm like, if they're my age, maybe they've been done this for 15 years, maybe, or 10 years. No, they started 2 weeks ago because they couldn't get past the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, so now they're doing this.
That's
That's like my friend used to go to the dentist. He didn't have any health insurance. He's a comic too. No health insurance, and wasn't doing too well financially at the time. So he would go to the dental school in New York City, and the students would pull his teeth. You would get free dental care, but you're working with the actual dentist there, helping the students go through dental school, work on live patients. So he would be like, I would just do it. I'm like, dude, I would never let someone in experience like that in my mouth. He was like, well, I didn't have any money, so I
only
had
have one mouth.
no choice to do. Yeah, one mouth.
Yeah.
You got a good dentist, by the way. Sal's got a great dentist.
Look at you.
I have my dentist is relatively new, but
He was doing stand up last week.
my dentist is relatively new, and then didn't get this year's JFL. And then that's what happened here. No, but I was because that's hard to pick a dentist.
Yeah.
So before I was going to this dentist, I was going to my friend who is a dentist.
Yeah.
But he's been my friend for a long time. But he lived so far, and I used to travel so far to go to him because I trusted him.
Right.
And then I finally, my lady kept telling me, go to this dentist. I'm telling you. Then she goes, you're going to like it. You're going to like it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. And I went. And man, I'm so happy that I did. You know when you finally check a box, like you finally have the right, like, whatever, like barber or the right whatever. I finally am like, oh, good, I had the
Got
right
a good dentist. I've had an active cavity for about a year. Is that crazy that I deal with tooth pain every day of my life because I just don't want to go to the dentist? To the point now where Jazz, my girl, was like, your breath is starting to smell atrocious because you have a rotting tooth in the back of your head. Like,
Yeah.
you need to go get medical intervention, or like you can't sleep in the bed with me.
Your question was, is that bad?
Yes.
The answer is yes. You maniac. Yes, and you
I should go get it removed
Well,
immediately.
the one thing you don't want is to get that RC going, I think, right?
What's
Isn't
the
that how you
RC?
end up getting a root canal?
Oh, but But if I just ask them to rip it out, then there's no reason to do the root canal, right?
No, but if you let it get too bad, it's going to go down, and like that's how you get a root
It
canal.
goes in your brain, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't really know a lot about roots and canals.
I think it's a whole thing. Like you can like die.
Oh, so I need to get it out immediately.
Yeah.
All right.
But you could go to the. Why don't you?
I always I'm like, I can't. I got to do something else today. I'm pushing it off.
Okay.
The doctor told me 1 year ago, you have a cavity in your wisdom tooth that we need to take it out, and I just was like, great, and then never went back to deal with it.
Do you at least use fluoride every night before you go to bed? Do you like mouthwash with fluoride in it? It will help. It will help stop it right there.
I think
He's
so.
like, what's mouthwash?
Yeah, I think I do.
You should.
Yeah,
That's
root canals are
what my
needed for a
dentist
cracked
told me.
tooth.
Question though, do you remember like what the thing is that made you fail the orange, or was there an overall?
Oh, we're going back to that?
Yeah, just because because you know, like you fail the road test because you like hit the curb with the thing. You know, it's like one thing that you could pinpoint. Is it one thing that plays over and over in your head, or is it like just overall? He was like,
well,
by the way, what's before orange?
Yellow.
And what's before that? Like how many?
White.
Okay, got it. So
it goes white, yellow, orange, and then when you get to black,
I think it's further. You're talking to the wrong person.
Trevor
right
Karate. What is it? Tell us the progression.
Goes white, yellow.
Speak it to the mic.
White,
Give him a mic.
yellow.
Pull it out, Steve. Oh yeah, Steve's got big forearms.
We're gonna find the.
No, you're reading it. How do you not know this?
Dude,
Oh,
you
we have
trained in a year in
business
each
are you
belt.
in?
it's white, yellow with white. It's like there's three. By the way, I have to clarify. There's a yellow solid, yellow white, and a yellow black.
This
There's
is the
three
Malibu,
each one.
Malibu Sensei getting more money out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
There's white, yellow, green, orange, blue, brown. No stripes on the brown. Red, then black.
So how did you finally get black? Like, what did you? Is it because my kids have taken it. You know, karate or whatever. And it's like the tests are bullshit. Like my daughter doesn't know what she's doing. They give her a belt. But when it gets to black belt, you actually it's a for real test. Like you will fail it.
Oh yeah, it's like a whole day. It's on a Saturday. You have to give a speech.
It's on a Saturday?
Yeah.
You have
What?
to give a speech?
You have to write a speech and present it about like why you should be a black belt too.
Do you remember vaguely what your black belt speech was?
I don't know, but I feel like I put like a quote from like a baseball player in there, like Lou Gehrig or something like that. I don't know.
I'd be like, why should I be a black belt? And open up my paper and just be like,
And start killing somebody.
don't even say a single word, and then just crumple the paper and throw it behind me.
Wait, what if you
Put a
just
quote from the Yankees.
Yeah. Imagine he like nails the physicality test and then just flubs the speech and they fuck you. But then you could be like a 10th degree black belt. So he could be walking around like, I'm a black belt, like he's feeling all into himself. And then a 10th degree black belt comes on and you're a white belt to a 10th degree black belt. Yes or no?
How many
Yes.
degrees in the black belts can you go?
My sensei is an 8th degree black belt, and that is the highest in Tang Soo Do, I believe.
in
Right.
Malibu.
And then how do you get so could you get to the point where you could fly, kick the board and everything, do that?
Yeah, like break the wood board and stuff.
Yeah, but you
Well,
could do
let's
the
be-
flying kick too, right?
Yeah, on the punching bag, they like you start class. They have you like go in a line and like run and you jump and like kick the bag.
But a couple questions. By the way, I got into this with him on Taste Buds one time, and Joe DeRosa got furious.
Okay.
He told me I was spending way too much time on karate.
I don't think there's enough time in the day to spend on karate.
He got so mad. He was
Yeah.
like, why are you keep, I go, this is
I
interesting.
want to fucking move to Uranus, the planet, so I can have more time in a day to talk to you about karate. I want longer days.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
So okay,
You're welcome.
So first of all, those boards are scored though, right?
Scored in like in what is that? In what sense?
Like weekend?
Oh yeah, they're like
right. That's what we call it, right? Wrestling.
Scored.
The
scored?
tables.
I've never heard that term.
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
life.
same kind of thing.
So you use the term scored?
I've never.
I know scored is like when you write a song for a movie.
Yes. No, but like in wrestling, when the tables, what do they call it?
like rigged.
Rigged,
Okay,
okay.
I don't know.
They'll just break if you hit it with like your
Gimmicks.
heel,
But
basically.
not the
Yeah.
concrete. The
No.
concrete you got to break for real.
Oh yeah.
You ever broke concrete?
No, that's the 2nd degree test. I didn't get that far.
Well, but how many times do you have to hurt your hand before you get through the concrete?
They never actually make us do concrete. It's just like like wooden boards, and they're like, if you hit it right, it'll break. You gotta
How
hit
do
it
you
right.
break the concrete though? The concrete is you have to just be like, is there a trick to it?
I thought that was a thing in movies. I've never seen anyone break the concrete.
For real?
Oh, really?
I thought that was real.
I thought it was real.
Nah.
Like a cinder block?
Not in Malibu, no.
Okay.
Right.
Could you
Yeah.
like if someone came in and tried to attack
Guys,
us? Could
two
you
karate
defend
guys
all of
talking
us?
right now. Two
Sorry.
karate guys are talking.
I was thinking about this recently, actually.
But be honest though, if someone broke in right now and he wants to kill Sal, you know?
I would hit him with a side kick, and he wouldn't expect it, probably.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Can you just
Truly.
throw one for Steve? Is there a way to get a camera
Stretch.
on?
Do you have to
Just-
stretch? Yeah,
I'm
don't-
good. I got it.
Don't
But,
throw a hand.
Steve, can you just you have the phone like
Can you just sidekick Steve in the head?
yeah? Is there a way you could
Attack.
kick Steve just Steve's headphones off and not hurt his head?
wait. Let's put a bottle cap on top of Steve's head.
Look, here it is.
Wait,
Was that
Underwhelming. That was underwhelming. What the
was-
hell was that?
That was
Oh my
underwhelming.
God! Do something better. Can you do a spin or
That-
something?
I mean, he could do that.
sucked.
I literally could do that.
He
That's yellow belt.
I mean, he did that. Yeah, he did that for a yellow belt. No, don't throw a hammy or anything.
Is it the pants are restrictive?
Take your pants off.
Take your pants off.
Listen to me. Get full nude. We'll put a bottle cap on Steve's head. just knock it off.
Let's go. Oh, here we go.
And that is a fail today.
That's what it is.
That is a fail.
And that's-
Okay, Mom, step up. Let's see you do that.
Yeah. So literally, if somebody broke in trying to kill Sal, you're telling me that's what you would do?
What you didn't see is we're in socks on a hardwood floor, and he threw a very high kick and fell.
I don't know, dude. A first-degree black belt should be able to do that whenever.
No, but I think because you're a first degree black belt, like the intruder has to respect the timeout. I need to put my shoes on. and they have to, there's a 30-second law. It's like respect.
Oh, shit, that's so funny.
All right. You all right?
I'm safe, yeah.
Wait.
Next question.
Yes.
Can you sue them because you got injured doing their podcast?
No. You know why? Because we have renter's insurance. That's right. So you can't. That's right. Yeah.
Jewish businessman
Yeah,
is trying to
renter's
help.
insurance. Thank you, State Farm. Yeah, so unfortunately, you can't sue us in here. You're a part of the show.
Okay.
So your mom didn't think to say, I'm going to take the thing that you failed that I passed, and we're going to work on this. And it's like almost going to be like in the movies.
Wait, who's the guest on your podcast? My mom or me?
Your mama.
I mean, that's a good point. Bring her out.
Listen, there's a reason I'm a comedian, pal. It's not because I got all the positive love and affirmation that I needed.
You could probably beat up your mom right now.
I could. You know what? Can I be honest?
You should one day she walk in the house.
Yeah, I wouldn't
in an
beat up
orange
your
belt.
mom.
In the orange belt that you didn't earn. She'd be like, "What is that? You didn't earn that." And she's like, "It's the orange belt that I should have earned." And then you should just strike a thing. And then you and her, like, it's like a showdown in an old like karate movie.
Can I tell you, like, not even kidding, you're making me feel better about it. The fact that I could beat up my mom now if I had to. I never would want to,
Yeah.
but I never thought of it in those terms.
You
Like,
can.
You might be able to beat up your mom.
I would
with
love
all
if
her
you're-
karate
if-
knowledge right now with one hand tied behind your back.
I would love it to like you have a run of sold out shows, like some big theater or whatever. So you won America's Got Talent, and she's sitting in the front row with her orange belt on to remind you that you didn't get that.
Can I tell you, again, you're triggering me. If anyone's bored, I'm here to promote my comedy special, but I have my whole America's Got Talent journey on my YouTube. If you watch the finale,
So for those who may not know,
I was runner up on America's Got Talent a while ago, but like, so
that's a big deal.
It was cool.
That's
It
a
was
big deal.
cool. That's where I met you. Actually, I came back the next year, and you were doing a thing with Howie and Practical
Yeah,
Jokers.
that's
And,
Runner up meaning you finished second of the whole thing.
I'm the second most talented person in America, and
Yes.
I lost to a Japanese dancer, and on America's Got Talent.
Well, they're black
And,
belts.
Oh, this is so real. And but my mom is a whole thing of her, like, we have a history of her like taking my opportunities. It's like I love her and stuff, but we have some stuff, as I didn't even think that's totally connected, like, not even kidding. So she's coming to the shows, and I had to say to her, like, I live in LA. She was like coming out. She's like, Taylor, I'm coming to support you. I'm like, Mom, I love you, but I can't like I can't take care of you. This is my job.
Right.
So I can't like take you to lunch and dinner, and we're not gonna hang out.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make me feel like I'm a bad son
Yeah.
for you coming out. And she's coming for her attention, not for mine. I love her, but we had some stuff. We had
Okay,
some,
sure.
And so she came, and then she would try to come backstage. And I had to tell the producers, don't, and it's just not happening, you know? Because like a lot of these people are like the kids who have never performed before. I know I sound like an evil monster, you know, but it's like my job. It's my job.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get this.
And I set the polite boundary, and she did not play along,
Right.
you know? So then she's come, and then the finale.
Did you put a sign on your dressing room that said black belts only?
I just said no orange belts. I just said no orange belts. And then, so anyway, but
Your dressing room says, I'm not Taylor Tomlinson.
so then, but then she's like, she's tweeting at Howie Mandel, and like, he's writing,
my God.
and he's writing back to her, and then like he's not writing back to me. It's like a whole thing. There's a lot
Fuck.
happening. She's doing interviews in the local paper. Like she loves it, you know, and like, but we had some stuff. So then the finale of the show, and I had to tell her, like I got you tickets, but please just like just relax, you know, you guys the balcony, like relax, you know. I'm on stage having maybe the best moment of my life. Like I had to do 2 shows the same night. Standing ovation. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm setting the scene. The crowd's chanting. You've been to Radio City Music Hall. It's a hard venue, you know. And then they're chanting my name. It's like the coolest moment. The judges stop making jokes with me. They're just like, this is the finale. Taylor, like, I have nothing funny to say. Like you're killing it. Whatever. You're so special. People should vote for you. Your mom is here, and I'm like, what? This is me on live TV. I had tickets at the balcony.
Yeah.
On the floor. It's on TV. This is on TV. My mom stands up. There's a spotlight on my mom. She's waving. No. And you can see my face. And then Nick Cannon goes, your mom's hot. And my face is like, and it looks like that's my reaction to him, but my face was already doing that because my mom is taking my moment again.
Someone extracted her. She
Can we
found
pull
her
it
way.
up? Can you find it?
Can we watch?
Can we
can
pull it up?
find
Will we
it.
get in trouble though? All right, forget it then.
She
But it's on
found-
my YouTube, but yeah.
It's on your YouTube,
YouTube channel.
Yeah, but
on it?
still the YouTube.
It's
right?
copyright. It's copyrighted though. So
Yeah,
it's
so
not,
forget
you
it.
can't monetize
Just
it.
you guys Google it.
Yeah.
It would demonetize the whole episode.
Yeah, just Google it at home.
perhaps,
Taylor Williamson's
yeah.
mom.
So wait, so she somehow found her way out of the balcony without letting
She
you
snuck
know.
down, and I found out everything later. I was to the producers. I got to know them all. I'm just like, did you guys? Because the whole show they were trying to get her to be in my storyline.
Okay.
And I was like, no, I'm not gonna be like the. No,
Right.
I just don't want to represent myself like that.
Right,
You know,
right.
and then they're like, well, have a Zoom with before Zoom, Skype. Anyways, I respectfully forbidden from participating. You know.
Right.
And then I was like, did you guys? There's a spotlight. I was like, did you guys prepare this? They're like, no. She snuck her way down. She was hanging out with the Whack Pack. She became
Oh
friends with
my
Marianne from
God.
Brooklyn. She sat with the Whack Pack. Then she
No.
goes to the judges. I'm Taylor's mom, and she's signing autographs all night. And it's like a whole
Wow.
thing.
Wow.
But we had a whole thing like that. Like, I don't know if you know, have you heard of Matthew McConaughey?
I've heard about it.
But he had a thing with his mom. And it's just a very different level, a little bit. But his mom was doing interviews for paparazzi would call his house. And like she would answer the phone and tell them everything they want to hear. She did like Inside Edition or one of these
No.
things. She showed them a tour of his childhood
But
room.
this
Like
is-
he had sex here in the shower one time. Like she would do all this while he was
His dad
famous.
died while having sex with his mom.
Oh really?
That's a fact.
What?
Google Matthew McConaughey, Howard Stern, dad, sex. This is real.
If you haven't done that before today.
Wait, but was this against his will?
Yeah,
Or
so-
better judgment, or was he like it's fine with it?
So he stopped talking to her for a while because I think I heard him on Stern talking about this, and it's probably the same interview. But he was like, he's like, you can't do this, whatever. It's next level, whatever.
Right.
But then at some point he goes, you know what? Let you be you, and then so you can be my guest at the Academy Awards, get your attention, like just let her shine and get her. So
Wow.
now he's okay with it, you know.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you get so famous after a while. You're like, all right, mom, just whatever. He probably wants the spotlight off him.
Right.
He's like, I don't want
Right.
any more people looking at
he's
me.
like, talk to my mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
that's
had sex with his mom, and then he married Matthew McConaughey's father, married and divorced his mom 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like you do.
Like it happens.
He talks about, I heard him talking about his parents. He was on The Bump during the strike.
Oh, really?
The WWE
What?
talk show.
He was?
He zoomed into
How did
that.
he get on that?
I mean, it's funny. I think it's because it was strike and you can't go on Jimmy Fallon. And he's like, I want to promote my book. So he's
Okay.
like, he goes on The Bump, you know?
Wow.
There you go.
But
So all right. So we're backing into this because now Trevor
all
Karate.
respect.
This is what do we set the tone? What do we set the scene? What are we watching?
5th grade talent show in front of the entire school, class.
If this is anything like the bullshit you just did off camera, I'm going to be really upset, just so you know. This better. Imagine he's falling again. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
What?
What?
Said sorry, I had trouble playing this video.
Refresh, maybe?
Oh, the internet connection went out. Oh, here we go.
Okay, where
That
are
looks
you?
like a karate school in Malibu.
Left? Where
Where are you, Trevor?
Left.
You did almost slip. Whoa.
Okay, you have a bow staff like Donatello. And you're dancing to Ludacris.
No, is this Linkin Park? Who is this?
This looks like a
Mike
music
Shinoda.
video. But are these moves? This looks like you're on. So you dance.
How long did you practice this?
Several weeks.
How old are you there?
9.
No, wow. Okay.
Oh, it's
9.
not over. Here we go. See, this is what happens.
Wait,
you
are
want
you
to break.
a black belt there already?
Yeah.
Because I see
You could be a black belt at 9?
Yeah.
It'd be funny. Somebody breaks it and he's doing this. That's what he does. Ah! He's trying to stop people with his chi.
It looks like you guys would be a good dance troupe.
Yeah. They
See the
kind of
kick?
suck.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not insane.
Honestly, if you were wearing a white belt, I'd be like, oh, nice demonstration.
Are any of these kids? What are these kids doing now?
I think one of them's a real
What is that?
estate
Wait,
agent.
what is
Who's this guy walking out in the back?
That's not correct.
That's our
not a
A3
thing.
black belt.
That's him.
Yeah. He showed
He
up on
looks
a
like an accountant.
That was you.
Okay.
No, you're this one, the last one.
There I go. Wait.
Yo, dude, that was sick.
Okay.
Great form. Whoop.
Okay. There we go. Can you do that move right now?
I wish.
So this was what, 15 years ago ish?
Yeah.
So you didn't you still do karate now?
No.
When did you stop? Right about there?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't really you couldn't
Oh, okay. So
you,
I thought you were an adult doing karate.
What?
I thought the same thing.
I thought we called you Trevor
like
Karate.
after I left here, I just, I'm like, sorry, I gotta go to karate
No,
class.
I asked you in the elevator today. I said, when you work out daily, do you do karate exercises? You said not
no.
anymore.
I said not anymore. Yeah.
Not anymore when you were 9.
When I was 9, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
all right.
I thought you were an adult that still did karate.
I wouldn't be bragging about that.
Oh, no.
He hired you because he had-
I thought you were just an active karate fellow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You have to build it's believable.
You're in
Thank
shape.
you.
Yeah. You're in shape.
Take it off. Take your clothes off.
Again, I just want to see you naked kick a bottle cap off. That's all.
Just so you don't slip. Take your clothes off.
Oh, so okay, so you can't like. This is what I don't understand. These things are not weighted. So if there was a man that walked in here right now that was a black belt, and you said, "Well, I'm a black belt too," you're not the same black belt. Rocket Money, guys. I got to tell you, Rocket Money. If you haven't heard their ads on our show before, is an app I use. I sign up for it. It aggregates all my subscriptions that are recurring and outstanding, and it gives me financial reports each day. If there's triggers, I get emails for large amounts spent. I get emails for bills that are coming up, and they also are able to go in and cancel subscriptions right there for you that you'd otherwise have to go directly to and find. And a lot of times that's a big hassle. If you've ever tried canceling a subscription, they do not make it easy. Did you know nearly 75% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about? That's crazy. Before I started using Rocket Money, I thought I had about 6-7 subscriptions, and I had about 13. That's no joke. And thanks to them, I canceled 2 right away, and I actually took I can't name the thing, but I took one and I upgraded for less money and got more out of my subscription. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. They'll even try to negotiate lower bills for you by up to 20%. And all you have to do is submit a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. They'll deal with the customer service for you. That's awesome. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/heybabe. That's rocketmoney.com/heybabe or rocketmoney.com/heybabe. Guys, I love ButcherBox. I got my latest ButcherBox yesterday. I got 14 pounds of the best frozen meats, threw them right in my freezer, and I don't have to think about it again. I don't have to look for them when I go to the grocery store. I'm not good at selecting meats, so this is perfect for someone like me. I have a subscription. It comes every month. You could pause anytime you want. You can curate your own box or choose from pre-selected boxes. It's peace of mind. It's high-quality meat and seafood you can trust. 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, pork raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood. Everything is humanely raised. There are no antibiotics and no hormones, so you're also getting the benefit of that. You don't have to sift through places, and sometimes, honestly, stores don't have these types of options. It's delivered right to your doorstep. It's always free shipping, okay? There's exclusive member deals. It's an amazing value. Again, less trips to the grocery store. Always have something in your freezer. You're never short on food. Basically, that savings too is hard to find at the grocery store. It's really convenient and it saves you money. What more do you really want, right? With ButcherBox, you don't have to worry about what's for dinner. ButcherBox is offering our listeners their choice of a weeknight meal essential. That's either 3 pounds of chicken thighs, 2 pounds of ground beef, or a pound of premium steak tips for free in every order for a whole year. Plus, get $20 off your first order. Sign up today at butcherbox.com/heybabe and use the code HeyBabe to choose your free offer and get that $20 off. Guys, let's talk about Viator. Viator has over 300,000 bookable travel experiences in over 190 countries. They offer everything from simple tours to extreme adventures and all the niche, interesting stuff in between. It's the place to go to book memorable travel experiences. Here's the thing. I didn't know about this before they became a sponsor on our pod. Chris loved using them, and I finally did use them. Basically, here's the thing. I'm traveling all the time for comedy. When I land in a place and I have free downtime, I don't know where to go, what to do, or where to start to even find it. So that has ended for me with Viator. If I feel like I have some extra time and I want to do something fun, I go right online, I look something up right there, and I'm able to do it on that trip in a city that I've never even been in before. It's really cool. There's a website and an app where you can book those travel experiences. They offer everything. Like I said, simple tours to huge adventures. Why go to a place and just be stuck in a city? For me, we stay downtown near a theater and it's always the same stuff. And I found like I'm traveling the country. I'm going to make the most of it. I want to just travel a little bit outside of this area. And it just kind of basically has introduced me to a bunch of new experiences. Their travel experiences have been reviewed by millions of real travelers. So you have that information as well if you need to book the best activities for your trip. And when you book a travel experience with Viator, there's always flexibility and support with free cancellation, payment options, and 24/7 service. Download the Viator app now and use code Viator10 for 10% off your first booking in the app. One app, over 300,000 travel experiences. You'll remember, do more with Viator.
I guess, yeah, I probably wouldn't want to fight a guy who actively does it. But like if someone was just like trying to fight, I doubt they would expect to get like kicked in the chest.
But you can defend yourself,
Yes,
is what you're saying.
yeah, I feel
that
like-
stayed with you.
Yeah. Like if someone like ran at me, like I could sweep them or I could like kick them sidekick.
He wants to. He can't wait.
Yeah.
Like, is that why he
I
wears
want someone
glasses?
to break in here right now.
He really like
Yeah, but
can't wait
notice
to
he
use
only
it.
knows the 2 moves from Kung Fu on Nintendo.
Yes.
It's just the leg sweep and the side kick, and that's it. He just knows B.
Yeah.
And then A, he just goes like this.
I can't reveal all of them here.
No. So okay. So then you're 15 years removed from practice.
Technically.
16 years.
16. So do you? So how often do you throw a kick? When was the last time you threw a kick?
In my apartment this weekend.
Okay.
You threw a kick?
Yeah.
Why? A B?
I just wanted to feel like if I could do it again. We've been all this karate stuff. I read the comments on the last
And
tape
then
bus.
so you were preparing for your big moment on Hey Babe, and then your one kick, you slipped and fell on the floor. It's on camera.
It's off camera. It's off camera.
No, Steven's filming it. Oh, it's on camera. It is actually the opposite. It is on camera.
Should we play it again right now, actually?
So is it like someone who could like kind of sing like every once in a while you just throw a roundhouse kick while you're walking?
Yeah, just like on Houston Street sometimes.
Right.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were like an active So if you went to school right now and you went in to register and you walked up and you said, would you say I'm a black belt?
Yeah.
And then would they start you there?
Oh, 100%.
But you're
I'd refamiliarize myself with like the forms and that stuff.
You'd rewrite the speech.
Of course. Make sure I don't bomb at the test.
this is what I asked him. Every school is different. Every single
we
school,
go.
right? Every single school is different. Oh, you were filming it.
Look, so we got this one. Let's see how it looks on camera. This is the first one.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little low. But this is we'll edit it. We'll edit it into this one. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is him stretching out, warming up, getting the kink out, and this is what we get.
You know what it was? Ludacris wasn't playing.
Yeah, and he takes stuff out of his pocket to really just get centered.
We should play that song right now. And have
These chinos aren't karate chinos.
Look at this. They're not karate chinos, but still.
That was high. That was a high kick.
That
Get
was
him a
high.
body bag.
No shoes, no clothes. I would have stayed on my feet.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go, folks.
Wow.
All right. But so that's my point, right? There's all schools all over the place, right? So how do you know you wouldn't have went to another school, paid the security deposit, and then
Yeah.
they wouldn't have passed you because it's all up to the person
Yes.
that's watching you at that moment.
My guy was-
So what if one guy is more strict than the guy that he had? Right?
Right.
And also, how do you know how much you're paying
Yeah.
until you get that test? It's all up to them too, right?
You're right.
I think the whole entire karate industry might be some sort of a pyramid scheme.
Well, my daughter,
Yes.
I know when she was doing, I think it was Taekwondo, she failed whatever the low test because she didn't know how to count to 10 in Korean. So that had nothing to do with her kicks. They were like, oh, you got to pay again. She's got to learn how to count to 10 in
What
Korean.
the hell does that have to do with anything?
It's part of the
So what
test,
if she can
dude.
count to 1,000,000 in Korean? She gets a black belt. She doesn't know one karate move.
Yeah.
I can speak Japanese though.
Oh, please.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Oh, what I want to know?
Well, I can talk like a 2-year-old. I'm not gonna like oversell myself like someone in the room.
Look into the camera and say, hey, my name's Taylor Tomlinson. My special's out now.
Which camera?
This camera.
This one?
Yeah.
Konnichiwa. I'm gonna say watashi. Women say watashi respectfully.
Yeah.
So I'm a man, so I would say boku. But am
Okay.
I doing this correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Konnichiwa. Watashi wa Taylor Tomlinson desu. Boku no comedy special mimasu. I just said boku. I don't want to say please watch. I can say look at. Boku no. This is a lot of pressure. Oh my god!
Yeah, but-
All right, so say something else. Say, say Trevor Karate's kicks up.
Trevor Karate wa baka desu. He's stupid.
Just talk for like 30 seconds and then we'll guess what you said.
Yeah, go. Yeah, oh, good idea.
All right.
それは沖縄お尻です。Keep going. Keep going. あなたは何歳ですか？水を飲みません。
Okay,
Three
soda
sentences.
water is shitty. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yes. That's what you said.
The first one. Should we go one at a time, maybe?
Please.
Yeah, so what's the first thing you said?
それは沖縄お尻です。
Soda water in Okinawa is shitty.
So close.
Can you say it again?
それは
それは
沖縄お尻です。
or shitty days.
Yeah.
Shitty days.
Very respectful pronunciation over
Thank
here.
you
Like
so
you
much.
really
He
care.
respects the Japanese like
Yeah.
no one you've ever met.
Yeah, like nobody.
Yeah.
Name somebody.
Me.
I expect more than you.
Okay.
Okay.
それは沖縄お尻です。That's a large butt.
Oh, that's gonna come in handy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okinawa.
Yeah. それは that is.
それは
or
that
the
is.
over there
それは
is over there. それは
So do I.
それは
それは Sal です。
Sal
That is
です。
Sal.
Oh, wow.
これは is これは is this whatever. I don't know Japanese very
Wait,
well.
how
But
did you-
それは I studied Japanese as a kid.
Why?
You trying to get to the orange.
He was right. Trying to, yeah.
I was like, is she? Me? I don't know. They're like, Phil. The guy's name was Hans, by the way. I want a Japanese. Was your guy Japanese, Trevor Karate?
No, he was the
he was a white guy named Brad.
Yeah, my guess was Hans. Anyways,
Where did you grow up?
Del Mar, San Diego.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
near La
Really?
Jolla Comedy Store. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I studied Japanese as a kid. My mom's like a brilliant artist, and she like was based out of Japan for her paintings and stuff. She was like famous in the '90s for like paintings, and her art was like movies and stuff and all this.
Hold on.
The orange belt.
The Orange Belt, yeah.
Is a famous painter?
She just got I made her an Instagram account. If you look up at
Pull it up, Stevie.
I mean, we got to get your mom on the pod. I understand why your mom takes the spotlight now.
there's a lot. I'm gonna tell you
But
her.
she was rightfully in her own right. She was
You know how Japanese wrestlers are famous in Japan,
Of
like
course.
Will Ospreay or something. She was like that for Japanese art, to the point that I was just in Japan a few years ago, and I went to an art gallery, and I was in the limited Japanese. And if you look up at Suzanne Marie Artworks, I just made her this page. SUZ. But I went to an art gallery in Japan, and like they speak Japanese, and like the Japanese people, they don't speak English. And I was like, Boku no okasan wa Suzanne Marie desu. And they're like, oh my God, Suzanne, in Japanese, like her mom's Suzanne Marie, and she's like a brilliant
She
artist.
painted this?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So
She's
like-
like, this is what my son looks like.
This was his face when they handed me the belt.
So like I just made this page for her because she doesn't have an online presence, and like there's other people like who like have her name who like took over her online presence because she's like she never did this like stuff, you know. This
Is insane.
Yeah, she has a website. She's a brilliant artist, and like there's other Suzanne
And that's
Maries.
her.
That's her. There's
Wow.
There's other Suzanne. Careful, pal. But there's other Suzanne Maries who are like frauds. You know. I mean, the respect.
She
there.
raises frogs.
There's other Suzanne Maries out there who aren't her.
Are you her
frauds.
only
They're
child?
Oh, I
frauds.
think it's
I have
you
an older
all-
brother named Trevor. Actually,
Whoa.
there's a lot happening here.
Does he know karate?
No, he didn't do it. It was just me.
What does Trevor Williamson do?
He works at a restaurant in San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego. You guys.
Oh, that's
laid
all.
back.
So she just has this.
This is unreal work.
She's like terribly talented, and her art's been in a bunch of movies and like TV shows and stuff back in the day. And like I think she was in Analyze That, and then it got cut out. The scene got cut.
Really?
And I think she's in the Bachelor Party movie, and like
What?
anyway, she's like a brilliant artist. Yeah.
So her art hangs in homes and museums and whatnot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's really talented lady. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Pretty
right?
crazy, yeah.
Listen, yeah.
I did notice that though the host of America's Got Talent,
Nick Cannon.
he called your mom hot, huh?
He called my mom, but it's because she stood up and there's a spotlight on her, and my whole life was. And then the interviews I would do, like, oh, by the way, can I tell you, I would go to the airport because that show was so big when I did it. Hey, somebody stopped me, excuse me, and your mom is so beautiful.
No.
I swear, multiple times,
Wow.
and it triggers all my childhood shit. I love her.
I wonder if when you were on and that you were you were on national. That's when TV ratings were like 10 million a week.
Yeah.
Right. I wonder if at that time Taylor Tomlinson got any gigs because of you.
There you go.
That's
You just gotta think
funny.
about it. Could have happened.
That's the
possible.
podcast.
Right?
That is possible.
I mean, you were huge.
That's funny. I had a minute.
Yeah.
I had a couple of years.
And she still had the same name as you back then?
She had this, and she was just starting out.
She probably was just starting
So
out.
you helped her, now she's helping you. There you go.
You know what? You're right. You know what? By the way, if anyone's looking for a comedian from San Diego named Taylor, and you can't afford Taylor Tomlinson, she's from San Diego also.
Is
Is
she
she?
really?
Yeah. I'm available probably 10% her price. But I do for more.
That's one thing I did been not mentioning this whole time as well.
Is that
She's a green belt too.
No.
She's a green belt.
She
She's a green
is.
belt.
She
So,
is.
She's the Taylor who knows karate from San Diego that is a comedian.
Yeah.
She just usurped you on those things. Yeah.
this is all terribly traumatizing to me, but can I tell you something exciting I did today?
Yes. Flew in from Phoenix.
Guess what I did today?
What?
This morning.
You tried something new to eat.
No, but
You had a Cinnabon?
No, even better.
You got upgraded on your flight.
I did, but it was something way more exciting than that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't know it was
One more guess.
possible.
One more guess.
I'm genuinely excited by it.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
it's silly, but I'm genuinely like I did something really exciting at the airport. That
at the airport.
yeah, that
You
helps.
did something very excited. To
Yeah,
Okay.
like legit.
When you landed, you ate
After
food.
I landed,
Oh,
You got a
after you
massage.
landed.
yeah,
Got him. Yeah. No.
better,
Okay.
better.
At the airport.
At the airport
It's
when you
legit
landed.
exciting. And if you're not excited by that, I'm gonna walk out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
You snuck into the luxury lounge.
I got it. I get it. I got in there.
Oh, okay. So you're doing pretty well.
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
10% Taylor Tomlinson is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Good,
That's
actually.
even,
That's the name of this episode. 10% of Taylor Tomlinson.
that's a good comedy special name, honestly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10% Taylor Tomlinson. People are googling Taylor Tomlinson.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I mean, you probably throw her name in this, and then we'll get extra
It's huge for us. Thank you. Thank you for having a name so close to a bigger comic. It's going to help our algorithm so much.
It's
You're
even
welcome.
like Tomlinson and Williamson are
Yeah.
close too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know.
You ready? Steve?
I got nothing.
It's something genuinely exciting. I'm not
At the
being a smart
airport?
ass.
At the
Yeah.
airport. But it's after you got off the
or
plane.
that happened to you.
I did it. It happened to me, but I did it.
You had sex with a
participated
prostitute.
in something.
Close.
You participated in something.
Kind of. I'm sure you even know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I took a shower.
At the airport?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I swear, like, I legit think that qualifies for how I sold it.
How did you do that? Where did you go?
It's unique.
In the Delta Lounge, because I knew when you fly to Japan, there's like fancy first class. You can take a shower. I knew that existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom gets those seats.
Careful, pal.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, she's famous in Japan.
Don't talk about my mom taking showers at the airport, okay? But
But true. Dude, I'm fantasizing about your dad.
Nobody picture, please.
careful.
Do not picture
Don't
his
picture
mom in the shower,
anything like
please.
that.
In
By
the
the way-
Delta Lounge.
By the way, something you could. Side note. Talk about fancy flying to Japan. One time I got hired for this Japanese company. Those ANA Airlines. They were like, we want to hire you to do goofy in-flight entertainment, like a little web series
Okay.
for
yeah.
like in-flight entertainment. And they're like, it's to promote their business class. It was like you could wake up overnight. You're from LA. You're in Osaka the next day overnight. You wake up and refresh, no jet lag, whatever. So I did it, and like I didn't like I was, my agents at the time were annoying. I was like, I'm gonna do this without you guys. Like, screw you guys, you know.
Yeah.
And then I did the contract, whatever. It was like great, and free trip to Japan. They paid fine, whatever, business class trip, whatever. So on the way back from the thing, I go to the check-ins. So I flew business class. They filmed it. They didn't film the. You see where this is going?
flight.
They didn't film the flight back. But I'm like, cool, you know. So I always look kind of homeless, and I'm used to people.
Wait, you filmed on the flight?
We filmed on the flight, me sleeping and stuff, whatever. If you look
Okay.
up Taylor, that's not on there, but Taylor was in ramen noodles. There's a video that won't be blocked. I uploaded one of the episodes or whatever. But they never aired the thing because the comedian I worked with got a DUI or something. But Japanese guy. This is my whole career. So I went to Japan, filmed some of these Japanese people. They don't speak any English, and the Japanese producers kept getting mad at me, saying I'm not funny. And I'm being funny, but who is this for? It's for the people watching who speak English will get what is happening.
Right.
What am I trying to do here? You know.
Right,
Anyways,
right.
I did this whole like weird thing, and
this guy's got a DUI.
one of them is. But anyways, the point is, so I go back to the first class lounge, flying back to LA. I always look kind of homeless. I'm used to like, can I help you, sir? And I'm like, yes, you can. Let me in. I show them my thing, and they're like, sir, that's economy. And I'm like, no, I think there's a mistake. And then they're like, yeah, you're coming. These bastards, they flew me out fancy, and on the way back they flew me out and trash.
Oh my God, that's
Scumbags.
ridiculous.
What
Yeah.
year was this?
This is like 2016 or 17 maybe.
Wow.
And so that's the guy who got the deal. allegedly. And these are like
Allegedly.
So wait, how did you shower?
Oh wait, yeah, that's the most important part. Is so then at the Delta Lounge, I'm just exploring because I got in really early, you know, and I can't check in my hotel for a bit. And I saw showers. I was like, what? Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna investigate. They have a shower.
International?
No, I flew from
No, at the Delta Lounge in
Delta
JFK.
Lounge.
They got regular domestic?
By the way, I didn't even know you could go to the lounge after you land. By the way, because your barcode leaves. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is a life changer for me, not just game changer. I ate the best breakfast I've had in years. By the way, shout out, saw Jeffrey Tubin in there.
Oh, really?
Jeffrey Toobin from
Shout out CNN.
Shout out CNN. He lost his job under unfortunate circumstances, but
whatever. You jerk off on a Zoom meeting. It's not that big of a deal.
But you know what? He didn't lose his job at CNN because of that. He lost his job at like the magazine he wrote for, but CNN
That's
kept
bullshit.
him.
Yeah, good. They should have.
Respect, you know?
So you saw him in the showers.
That's before the show. And then when I took the shower, it's a whole thing. By the way, you get a private thing. Like, I'm not sponsored by Delta, by the
gross?
way. It was they scrub it down. They have a person who goes to it's like a private stall. They have a toilet in there. You do whatever you got to do.
Immaculate.
It's pretty good. There was a hair on the wall. But like, I'm like, it's gonna happen in a hotel. They cleaned. I bet you that I felt cleaner there than hotel room bathrooms.
Whoa.
Really?
I took a nice shower. They got shampoo in there. Like,
You felt refreshed.
I felt refreshed. I really was a wonderful
You
experience.
just walk in?
I had
to reserve
I
it?
had to reserve, and they said 1 hour. And then I asked the person, I was like, "Does this really take an hour?" He goes, "Let me check." This nice young man who worked there. Maybe I don't know if he's young. He looked anyways, but he's a nice guy.
Did you take a shower with him?
I asked. He didn't want to, but anyways, he said, "Let me check," and he's like, "There's a room available." It was too good to be true.
And then you walked out of there with a pep in your step.
Yeah, buddy. Like, I took my time. I had my suitcases in there. There's no
There's no one rushing you.
like I literally
You felt comfortable in the shower.
I would rather go in there to pee. That whole experience, you know what I mean?
But what lounge is this?
The Delta Lounge.
There's 2 Delta lounges at JFK, I believe, and there's one that's like it's like a schlep. It's all the way to the other
some
end.
tier that I don't like.
No,
some
it's
extra-
just you just get into the Delta Lounge. Once
There's
you're
a
in, you're
line
in.
to get into the Delta Lounge now most days.
Really?
The
You gotta
Delta
know.
Lounge has now had to make like an even more elite lounge because so many people are getting into the Delta Lounge
And
now.
next-
Because
year,
I've been in the
everyone's
Delta
screwed.
Lounge. It wasn't anything like that.
This is the only one I've ever seen a shower in, pal. JFK. I think there's
Beautiful.
2. But
what made you do that on because you had landed? Most people just want to get the hell out of the airport.
I just shared, but you weren't listening.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's an important part.
Because I got in very early, and then I couldn't check into my hotel room, and so I was
you
like,
were like,
I
let
thought
me
maybe
just-
get some breakfast, and then like I had a walk. I don't eat breakfast ever, by the way, and I'm just like, you know what? I had a great meal.
You time. It was going to be you time.
Yeah,
Because you would have got to the hotel and not been, the room would have been
Yeah.
ready. You know what I fantasize about sometimes?
Tell me.
Walking around the airport like it's the mall and actually just kind of shopping and going in the stores at my own leisure.
I bought luggage at the mall for the first time ever 2 weeks ago.
Yeah?
I was the guy who actually did it. I was walking in the mall with Jazz.
You needed your luggage in the
No, I
moment?
didn't. I had my bag. I had a
Yeah.
suitcase and I had my book bag. And then Jazz goes, "We're buying you a new book bag." I said, "All right, whatever, next week." She goes, "No, right now. We're going into this store. I'm buying you a
Your
book
shit
bag."
was falling apart
She
then.
was like, "This book bag is disgusting and has toothpaste stains
She's
all
like, it's
over
got a cavity in
It
there.
looks horrific. I was like, she thinks it's toothpaste.
wow! I take back my laugh. Yeah, I retract it. I retract it. I'm sorry. Continue.
Coming on,
but-
and then I bought it, and I got to be honest with you. I said to the lady, I was like, "Do people do this?" She was like, "We get so much business in this store, it's unbelievable." She goes, "People either their luggage breaks
That's
through
what happened to
TSA,
me. Yeah.
or they kind of do. They realize it's time for an upgrade, and what better place? We discard of the luggage for you. You have your luggage here. You fold it. They'll put it in fold it up for you, nice.
I will say there's nothing like getting a new piece of luggage.
Feels good.
I need one.
It does feel good. I got one. I recently upgraded after like 10 years.
What do you do with your old luggage?
I gave it to a family member.
Right.
Yeah.
Because my backpack, my suitcase, the zipper thing is missing, so I have to like hold it like the.
It's annoying. I had that. I had a bunch of stuff going on. I'll tell you one thing. This is how old mine was. It still had 2 wheels.
Right.
I didn't even have the full wheel. I used to pull mine like sideways, like this, like a perpendicular, like a, you know what I mean? What's this called?
45-degree angle?
Yeah, but what's it called? Like a
Obtuse.
That would be acute.
diagonal. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. But I got the new one now, hard shell.
Look at you.
Which I didn't like hard shell, and I'll tell you why. I thought that soft top afforded me in the pinch.
Yeah.
It afforded me more room.
Does not.
But then again, I was always hard shell adverse.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I just got it. I'm like, you know what? I like the hard
It's
shell. now.
better.
Yeah.
It is better, and also like because they don't take care of you. I worked with this guy in high school who he told me all the scams they do like with when you check bags. They're all scumbags.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, unless people
No,
watching, you know.
Look, you're all scumbags.
But they
What, they
steal
steal
stuff. It's like a whole scam because they know that you probably won't know your stuff is stolen, or if you do, there's a whole thing to like apply.
Should
and
we lock our luggage then?
I don't know what you're
You lock
supposed
your
to
luggage?
do.
No, because I go by the quote of the great Epictetus: "You can only lose what you have." And I defer to the Epictetus lamp story. that
Please.
I've told you about.
Okay.
The Epictetus lamp story. So
Yeah,
now
but you could lose. Yeah, but you have stuff in your luggage that you could lose.
yes, but it's about having the attachment to it. So the story of the Epictetus lamp is Epictetus, great Stoic scholar, had this lamp that he loved. And then somebody broke in and stole his lamp.
But a lamp in what capacity was this?
Just
lamp?
a
There was no
sick lamp,
electricity.
dude. I don't know. You got to ask him.
Okay, first
he had a
whole
lamp.
story. Go ahead.
He had a lamp. And so
Like a genie lamp?
right. Yes.
Oh,
Something
I
like
thought
that.
you meant a light lamp.
More like a lamp. It was
Okay.
a lamp. So they stole this lamp. And then he realized I was so upset, this really expensive next level lamp. And then he was like, you know what? I'm so connected to this lamp. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just get another lamp. That one cost $10 million. This one costs $10. And I'm just going to put that lamp there and I'm going to love that lamp. And this way, if you steal it, it's no big deal because you can only lose what you have. And you have to think about the carrying costs of every item you purchase. So if you have to lock things up in your suitcase, they mean too much to you. And you should be able to steal it all. Everything you possess should be able to be stolen, except this watch. I got insurance.
Nice.
I got
That's
insurance.
why I only carry cheap sunglasses now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really, but yes. You know what I mean?
I don't at all.
But I kind of do that sometimes, but then I have a couple of nice pairs.
But
I guess that negates the whole story.
Not 5'9".
Let me tell you something else. They've come a long way with wheels. Luggage.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Yeah.
My shit would stutter.
Yeah.
Forget about it if I hit a carpet. Forget
Yeah.
about it.
Done.
I had to basically lift it up, put it on my back like I was in Vietnam War.
Taylor, you pack light too.
I'm only here for 2 days.
Wow, you pack heavy.
Yeah, I take that back. What did you wear?
Would you bring 5 coats?
You ever like you quick trip and you just throw a bunch of shit, like here's a bunch of stuff. We'll see what I need.
What are you here for?
Well, I'm here. I made a trip out of this. Girlfriend's in town. Wanted to go into see a show.
Well, you're
see
going with
some
your
people.
girlfriend, yeah.
What's that?
I mean, you and your girlfriend are having a trip.
I'm making a little trip.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice time. No dogs.
Nice.
Just us.
Your dog is amazing.
you.
Next time, please bring her
Bring
on.
the dog.
Betty.
Are dogs allowed on your show?
Yes.
Sure. As a matter of fact, I don't think we've ever had one.
We've never had an
It'll be
animal
the first,
on.
I
Really?
formally and cordially invite Betty
Yeah.
as the
It's
first.
a tax write-off if I bring my dog.
100%.
Is it?
I don't know, but
Oh.
I don't know how that stuff works. I just send all my tax write-offs to my accountant. I'm like this, and I don't even check. I just trust him and I cross my fingers that he
Yeah.
just
I don't
believes my
check.
stuff.
I don't check.
I don't check.
Hopefully they just write everything off.
But dogs are. I got in trouble. You ever say this to? You have dogs?
No.
So
I'm
you-
not. I love animals.
You got dogs though.
I got dogs. Yeah. I love animals, but I just having kids. I'm like, this is enough. I don't want to also now try to take care
I
of an
understand.
animal.
You're smart. Yeah.
But I do love animals.
I got in trouble because I said to my girlfriend, and I brought this up. This is all my bad. I dug a crazy hole that you just no win. And like I said, if there was a cliff and you and my 4-pound dog, Chihuahua Betty, were hanging over, I think I might have to pick the dog. And I don't mean that. It's not a real thing.
Right.
This is a fantasy. It's not a fantasy. It's a nightmare.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I
You're gonna
mean?
Find yourself in that situation.
But I'm just
But
like,
you are going hiking tomorrow.
you never know. But that was not funny.
She didn't like that.
It was not fun or funny. And like, but also I'm like, but dog, I can't, she's so tiny. Her arm would also, but the way I see it, I could take both of you.
dog is 4
She's 4
pounds.
pounds.
Yeah. You could take
4.6
both.
pounds, respectfully, you know?
Respectfully.
But
She's
don't
putting on
say
some
that
weight.
to a woman that you would have to pick the dog. She's my flesh and blood, you know?
I remember one of my first serious young girlfriends told me in a nonchalant way one time that if she happened to run into Christian Slater at a party and hooked up with him, that she'd expect me to be okay with it.
Yeah.
And that she was sincere.
Yeah. And I was like, no, this is insane. This is insane. And she's like, well, I'm not going to meet him. I'm like, but what if you do? You know?
Oh,
Well,
so you were the...
No, I didn't care. I didn't think she'd meet him, but I took umbrage with her saying
Umbrage.
that. Yeah, like I was like, why would you tell me that? Like I don't understand. So we're letting each other know
Right.
exactly how much I don't get what this information is supposed to do for me.
Yeah.
Also, like really, like so you're just letting me know, like if you, it just takes Christian Slater.
I saw Christian Slater like 10 years ago once coming out of a building. Like he was just coming out of a building. And
Was
I
he
was
with a brunette, about 5'7"?
yes. And I said, Christian Slater. I was like in one of those movies, like Christian Slater. I was like, where are you coming from, buddy? And he went, AA. and then kept walking. I swear to God.
Wait, you asked him where
I
he
don't
was
know why
coming
I
from?
said that. I swear, I'll never forget. I was
That's such a funny,
I was
good
like, where you
thing.
coming from, buddy? Like, just joking. I don't know why I said it. And he went, AA, and then kept it moving.
Right, shoot straight.
I was like, I like Christian
Maybe
Slater,
that's what you
man.
like. Maybe that's what you saw in him. He's a straight shooter.
Yeah.
That's such a New York thing that like
Yeah.
no one would have answered that question in any other city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in San Diego, someone's like, "Where you come from?" I always like keep walking.
Yeah.
But New York, you go, "Okay, New Yorker, yeah, I'll be."
That's
Yeah.
such a funny
He
thing.
goes
dude.
AA, and then just kept
I'm
it moving.
gonna start doing that, especially when I see someone like in the public eye like that. Like one time, Martin Short was coming out of the public, like I don't know, it was like Penguin House or something. Like I was going to a book company or whatever. I forget which one it was. And he was
maybe
coming out.
Penguin House.
What?
Maybe it's Penguin
Yeah,
House.
I don't know. No,
Oh, yeah.
Harper Collins. And I was and he came,
Scholastic.
he came out through the revolving doors, and I couldn't. I never even get starstruck. I never anything. It was Martin Short, and I wasn't. And he just took me by surprise, and I just saw him walk out, and he just walked by, and I went, "I love you," and that's all I said to him.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He just smiled.
Yeah.
You know? And I just said, "I love you," but I swear to God, from now on, I'm just gonna be like, "Marty, where you coming from?"
Dude, I'm so like, even we had Harvey Guillen,
Yeah.
Harvey Guillen on our podcast just now from What We Do in the Shadows, and then I know him from the show The Thundermans, which my kids love. He played this character Blobbins, and I know that would have made my daughter so happy if I would have. He was sitting in your chair an hour ago. If I would have said, "Can you make a quick video for my
Oh, he
daughter
would've done it in
Delilah?"
a second,
But
you
I
silly
can't
goose.
think about even working up the gumption
Can I tell you
to
something?
bother
Even when
someone
he's
to
on
do
your
that.
show.
I
Yeah.
cannot do it.
Can I tell you something right now? I got you.
Whoa.
I got dogs too, babe.
Wow.
I'm gonna call him when we get off this. I'm gonna ask him to do it for you. He's gonna text me. We're gonna give it to
Come
him.
on.
That's just what I do.
And
This is what I
Sal.
do.
I could get you. I could get you a cameo from Sal Vulcano.
You can?
Yeah.
Do it. Prove it.
Hey Sal, would you just tell? Chris-
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Look at how sad Trevor Karate is in the corner. Just sad looking at his phone in the right light.
It's a slow version of Ludacris playing it.
He's like, I am fine, Sam. Not Friday night. Shout out Brian Jordan Alvarez.
So, all right. So we're gonna wrap this up, but I want you. So your special is out. Tell everyone everything. Where can they see your special? Where can they find you? I mean, please follow our friend. He is the funny. You are one of my favorite people.
Oh, thank you.
I shit you not.
Can I tell you? Like I thought about it, but likewise, and a genuine answer. Likewise.
It's genuine.
Yes.
No, whenever I'm out there, I make sure to hit you up. I always love to see you, catch up with you. I love being around you. You genuinely make me love you. The sweetest person.
Thank you.
I root for you all the way.
Likewise, and likewise, and I don't know you well, but you as well. But like, you guys are such good. You're everything I want in a comedian. Can I tell you? This is what I want. Everyone has different tastes.
Yeah.
But I like. Listen. I'm not hitting on you guys, but like, I really mean this from my heart. Like, funny, like really funny,
Thanks, baby.
but really silly, really kind.
Yeah.
Like, but
what
you
about
know,
fucking hot? We're hot guys.
I didn't finish. Also, terribly sexy. You cut me off, bro.
Yeah,
Silly-
sorry, bro.
silly-
You make me horny, dude.
Funny, silly,
Yeah.
kind, and hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm grateful to get to do your thing and be on your show and you're such a kind, you're a good people. Anyways, so but business.
Sal's a piece of shit. Piece of dog shit.
You're kind, silly, funny, and a piece of dog.
No, that's from I Think You Should Leave. When he goes, you piece of dog shit.
You look like you came out of my 4-pound chihuahua's anus.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She
Love being
ate a
around
lot
you.
of food. Anyways, so I'm a comedian. I was running up on America's Got Talent. I have a comedy special. Just came out. It's called Taylor Williamson Live at the Comedy Store. And it mean the world if you watch it. It's on YouTube for free. Please watch it. Share with your friends. And I'm really proud. It's my favorite jokes I ever told. And then my YouTube, I have other stuff on there too. And my America's Got Talent stuff if you want to see that ridiculous journey. But my special is a really important thing. And I'm on tour at Taylor Comedy, TaylorWilliamson.com. I'm all over.
Williamson.
Taylor Williamson. I mean, listen, support Taylor Tomlinson.
Yes.
She's struggling and could use support. And she's wonderful. But I'm on tour. TaylorWilliamson.com with TaylorWilliamson.com with my tour schedule at Taylor Comedy. It's awkward the way you feel asking people for things is how I feel promoting myself.
But you
No,
have
that's
to.
the
You gotta
point
do it.
of
But that's
this.
what this is. Yeah.
You know, yes, we're catching up, but we have a job to do here.
But do you think I like Do you think I like gave a good?
Yes.
You think people are like, oh, I want to know more of him?
I honestly
Yes, I
believe,
do. I personally do.
I do.
Yeah.
I believe from a conversation that the thing that I initially, when I first saw you, met you, like I think they gleaned that from this.
Yeah.
you're a very unique individual.
Oh, thank
in the
you.
best way.
You are.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I can tell you, I got a lot of messages. The first time I ever watched your shows, I got a lot of messages because you said I look like Pinocchio
I did.
on your on this show.
Did we laugh? Did
You
we
did a lot of
laugh about
shows.
it?
It was very friendly. It was very.
Yeah.
It wasn't like.
Did I say like you would be the perfect actor to play Pinocchio?
I don't. Pull it up. Pull it up, Steve.
I don't even recall this.
I could find it real quick if you. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that would be so funny.
You want me
What did I
to?
say?
Yeah, I think you find it. Let's find it.
I can't. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I said.
That'll be the discount.
Yeah.
It says it's 12 minutes in.
Oh, 12. Okay.
Oh, we cut out Ric Flair roast. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, there
thank
we
you.
go.
That's very kind of you.
There
I
we go.
was supposed to do the Ric Flair roast, but they canceled
It's
it.
not great.
Oh, I was supposed to do the original one. I
here
showed
it
up.
is.
Big J just looks like a wrestler. Yeah, I don't think Big J. I think Big J knows like old school stuff, but I don't know if he watches now.
Who's like a diehard
Roy doesn't
wrestling
watch.
fan?
Taylor Williamson.
Taylor
Funny one,
Williamson?
who's really funny. I don't know Ron though. I'm surprised they didn't ask Ron actually.
Taylor Williamson is, if they ever make, and they should, if they ever make a live to action Pinocchio, he's Pinocchio. Doesn't he just look like a little puppet boy?
He has a look about him.
He has a little
that is
puppet,
innocent.
a
And
little
even if you
puppet
talk
boy
to him,
look.
He's
Yeah.
very like innocent in the way that
He's the best. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
Taylor Williamson. There he is.
That's
Great
like
kid, Taylor
the-
Williamson.
I think that's a high
I've
compliment.
known Taylor a long time. I love Taylor. You guys,
Yeah.
story's
Thank
pretty
you.
crazy.
Well, your picture also was
There
like,
it is.
I guess that we chose the right picture for it, I guess.
I got a big head.
But anyways, one more thing about me. You say my name. You say Taylor, right? Everyone does that. I think I have a bad name.
What'd you say? Taylor?
Oh, I said Taylor, but it's
everyone,
Taylor.
But can I show you? Oh, by the way, recap a thing we started talking about. So one time at this club in Kansas City, and they had my name, Taylor Williamson. The whole poster, the person was this comedian, this YouTuber in Australia named Alex Williamson. The whole poster was the wrong person.
The whole poster was the wrong person.
And then last night, I'm at a
At
wonderful.
Wise Guys, my poster is up there. You know that whole old picture of that? Mine's up. It says Sam Vulcano on it.
Is it really?
Right.
That makes me feel so much better.
You should get that and frame it.
Yeah. And every time a friend plays there, I get a text.
Yeah.
So this was last night in the comedy club I was at. This is what they put in the green room.
Welcome,
Talia
Williamson.
Talia
Welcome,
Williamson.
Talia.
And then this is the poster they had up.
Taylor Williams.
Same place.
This is last night at a major
same place.
comedy. Yeah.
What place?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm grateful.
Well,
I'm gonna go back. Anyways.
Taylor Williamson. See him live, Pinocchio. Watch his special on YouTube.
Go see Talia Tomlinson.
Yeah. Sincerely, please watch my special on YouTube. Taylor Williams live at the Comedy Store.
That's it.
Taylor Williamson live at the Comedy Store on YouTube. And hey, Taylor Comedy. And thank you for having me. This is really fun.
Thank you
and,
so much.
Thank you for joining us,
And thanks for
buddy.
Taylor's mom for listening. We really appreciate it.
I love
you.
my mom.